Good day, everyone. Today's Saturday, so once again, I'm here in Julia's house to get another ribbon. I'm feeling lazy and sleepy. Okay, is it me, or do I relate to her in more ways than one? I wish I had a pillow, but what kind of a pillow? I think I know. Alright, for this one, I'm gonna go with the down option so that way I could scroll through this a little bit quicker. Hopefully I find the Pokemon name that I'm looking for. Okay, I think I'm almost there. Alright, there it is. Stunky. Yeah, it doesn't sound too pleasant, so I might as well use it in a sentence. Stunky Snuggle Pillow. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. It surprisingly may give me a good night's sleep. Yeah, I bet it would. I wonder if I can buy one somewhere. I'm gonna leave that to you. The snooze ribbon, huh? That's my kind of ribbon. Anyway, 9 down, 1 more to go. Well, this is all I can do right now, so I'm gonna continue this another time. See you later. Alright, I'm back. Now, before I continue, I just want to show you that I gave Cresselia a few levels, as well as some defense, special defense, and special attack EVs to work with. Anyway, we're going back to Victory Road to catch Moltres, as well as collect whatever items I didn't pick up in that room that leads to Route 224. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, let's check out this rift. You can feel oxygen-deprived air passing through from the other side. Okay, it's pretty obvious what Pokemon is in that rift. Unfortunately, I can't get it quite yet because I need something else in addition to the red chain. Nothing happened. You may need something else to link to the other side of this rift. So yeah, I'm going to come back to that spot later once I get that particular item. Oh yes, just in case you're wondering, Rayquaza's in that rift, if it wasn't obvious enough. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get over to where Moltres is at, so I might as well talk about something. That 7-star Dondozo event in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, sure it's over, but I still want to reflect on that event a little bit. Now, I did say you could use either Superior or maybe a Alolan Ninetales to capture that thing. Although, there are some other Pokemon that you can use to hopefully capture that thing. One of them being a pretty obvious choice. Miraidon. Well, that's only for Violet users. But if you somehow have Miraidon in your Scarlet game, that's great. So, you want to put Charge on it so that way Electro Drift will do a lot of damage. And hopefully Electric Terrain is still in effect so that way Electro Drift will do a lot more damage than usual. I'm only mentioning this because one time I saw somebody one-shot that 7-star Dondozo with that kind of combo, and yeah, I couldn't believe something like that actually happened. But if Miraidon's not your choice, then I guess you can go with certain grass-type Pokemon that can learn Strength Sap, as well as Acid Spray, Giga Drain, and Gastro Acid. Gastro Acid to get rid of Dondozo's ability, Strength Sap to lower its attack as well as heal yourself, Acid Spray to lower its special defense, or rather harshly lower its special defense. Yeah, I know it's going to do that thing where it's going to get rid of any stat modifications, but, well, hopefully you could still lower its stats after that. Strength Sap, I guess that's a key move to use against that Dondozo since, well, if you're using a grass type, then, yeah, Avalanche won't do a whole lot of damage, especially if you already hit Dondozo and Avalanche does double the damage. Yeah, I've felt the wrath of that so many times, which is the reason why it took me so long to capture Dondozo. Yeah, my Superior kept on getting killed because Avalanche did double the damage. So yeah, Pokemon like Victory Bell, yeah, I guess I could work against Dondozo. I mean, yeah, sure, Victory Bell's not a very good Pokemon, but in a case like this, I think it's a pretty good Pokemon to use against that Dondozo. I want to say maybe put Sunny Day on your Victory Bell so that way maybe, if Dondozo decides to go for any water moves, then the sun will power down Wave Crash, so yeah, maybe that can help you out a lot. But still, Strength Sap and Gastro Acid, I guess those two moves are your key moves, so that way you could hopefully try and capture that thing. As for Giga Drain, well, I guess that could work too, so that way you could gain some health back. Well, it all depends on how much damage you do to that Dondozo. Yeah, it is pretty bulky, so yeah, you're probably going to be in for a very rough time. I know I was. But somehow I managed to capture that thing thanks to Superior having Contrary as its ability. Alright, here we are at Moltres' Rift. Okay, I'm just going to put Gastrodon in the lead. Now, I'm not really sure how many Ice Beams I need to use to hopefully put Moltres' HP in the red. If it's deep in the yellow, then I guess that's okay. Now, the question is, what ability does it have? Does it have Flame Body or Pressure? If it has Pressure, then that's going to lower my power points a little bit quicker. Okay, that's Flame Body. Alright, I'm going to start off with Yawn. Oh, Overheat. Well, that's not going to do anything because you're using that on a water type. But on a more positive note, at least its special attack will harshly fall, so that way, other, whatever other moves it has, like Hurricane, yeah, it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Alright, let's see how much I can do with one Ice Beam. Oh, Sky Attack, well that's not going to connect because it's going to fall asleep at the end of the turn. Now, if Ice Beam puts Moltres' HP in the red, then yeah, that's good. But deep in the yellow, then I guess I could take that too. Okay, deep in the red. Alright, let's see how many Dusk Balls I need to capture this thing. I have 60 of them, so hopefully one of them does the trick. Yeah, I'm going to speed this up since I'm not going to use Moltres on my team, so yeah, I don't feel the need to go through this battle kind of slowly. Okay, woke up already. Well, not that it matters anyway, since, well, if it woke up immediately after I put it to sleep, then I would have been pretty annoyed. Yeah, I knew that was a critical hit, since, yeah, Overheat's not supposed to do a lot of damage after using it for the first time. Oh yeah, this thing does have Roost, since, well, Zapdos did have Roost, so, yeah, it's only fitting that Moltres has Roost as well. Yeah, Articuno did have Roost, but, since I caught it using only one Dust Ball, yeah, you didn't see that. Oh wow, woke up after, what, 2 turns? Okay, going for a Sky Attack. Well, hopefully Gastrodon could take that. Well, I don't have anything else to do, so I might as well keep on throwing Dusk Balls and hope for the best. Okay, just in case something happens, I'm going to use Recover, so that way, should Moltres wake up pretty early, then I have a lot of HP left to spare, so that way I won't get killed by any of Moltres' attacks. Well, presumably Sky Attack, of course, since that's the only move that doesn't get affected by Overheat. Okay, still nothing. Oh, what? Woke up already? Yeah, I know I'm complaining about Pokemon like Moltres waking up pretty early, but yeah. I said before and I'll say it again. My luck with sleep is very sour. Okay, that still didn't do the trick. Needed that. Okay, maybe I should start switching over to Timer Balls. Okay, I saw that I had 44 Dust Balls, so, oh, Roost, really? Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to damage this thing all over again. Okay, I'm very tempted to go with Ice Beam, although I'm not really sure if that's a good idea, because I might actually kill this thing. Okay, now it's a good idea, since I just used Roost again, and, well, unfortunately, it's not a flying type right now, so that means Ice Beam's not gonna do a whole lot of damage. Oh well, I guess there's always next turn. Well, if I freeze it, then I guess that's good too. Oh wow, did a lot of damage. Well, I guess it's because of my level advantage. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start throwing Dust Balls again, since I'm kind of scared that maybe a critical hit will possibly kill that thing. I mean, it's not a big deal if a critical hit kills Moltres, since I can just fight it again, but still, I don't want that to happen. Okay, going for a Roost again. Well, since it's at full HP, can't go for a Roost again since its HP is at full, so that means I can use Ice Beam without Moltres taking away its own flying type. Okay, I'm going to speed this up too since, yeah, it's taking kind of a bit of time. Come on. Okay, you know what? Let's switch over to Timer Balls since apparently the Dust Balls aren't working. Okay, woke up again. And it's going for Roost. Oh, wonderful. Okay, I'm not going to speed up a whole lot of time since I want to be able to... Oh, whoa. Okay, I want to be able to keep track of what I'm doing. Okay, still not catching. Okay, I'm down to 2 yawns, so hopefully my next 2 yawns will make Moltres all the more easier to capture. Okay, still nothing. Okay, this thing's giving me a pretty hard time. Oh, alright, there we go. Okay, we finally caught Moltres. It is said that its appearance indicates the coming of spring. Really? How so? Okay, maybe I should look that up. Alright, with Moltres in our possession, let's move on to that room so that way I could progress to Route to 24. I don't know why, but seeing those ribs kind of reminds me of those Ultra Wormholes from Ultra Sun and Moon. I guess it's because they're supposed to resemble those Ultra Wormholes. Now, before I make my way over to Route 24, yeah, there's the matter of those items I didn't pick up in that room, so yeah, I'm going to pick up those items first, and I'll make it over to Route 24. Although, I don't think I'm going to make it to Route 24 in this part, since, well, the combination of me fighting a whole bunch of wild Pokemon, as well as collecting items, yeah, I think I'm liable to reach Route 24 again, maybe next video. All depends on what I do next video. Okay, but first I need to heal, since, Well, actually, I don't plan on using Gastrodon for battling purposes, but still, I want Creselia's HP to be at full. And besides, I did use quite a bit of power points on the way to Moltres, so I might as well heal as well. Okay, while I'm making my way over to that cave, I might as well talk about something. So, I want to take this time to reflect on my Elite Four run because, well, there are some things you should know about some of the teams that the Elite Four members use. Most notably, Cynthia as well as Aaron. I'm going to start off with Cynthia. So apparently one of Cynthia's teams would have consisted of half her team being fairy types. Clefable, Milotic, and Mismagius. Yes, as I said before, Milotic and Mismagius are fairy types in this game. As well as Clefable, since, well, I think it's pretty obvious why. So why is one of her teams like that? I don't know. She also would have had a Lopunny on her team. So, is the game trying to say that Cynthia's attractive? I mean, I know there's some fan art of Cynthia, some of which are deeply disturbing, but still, it is pretty awkward seeing Cynthia with a Lopunny. Almost as awkward as her potentially having an Ampharos or a Staraptor on her team. She also would have had a Glaceon on her team as well. But I believe she does use one in the anime, so I guess that's okay. And she also uses a Glaceon in Black and White too. Yeah, I seem to recall that for some reason. Now for Aaron's team. One of his teams, well, it kind of would have looked a little bit similar to what he would have used in Diamond and Pearl. Well, 4 of his Pokemon, yeah, they were the same 4 Pokemon that he used back in Diamond and Pearl. Beautifly, Dustox, Heracross, and Drapion. As for the last 2, I don't quite recall what they were. I can tell you this, one of them wasn't Vespiquen, and that was pretty weird. Also, I seem to recall that he could also have a Scyther in addition to Scizor. Why have Scyther and Scizor on the same team? Well, I think I know why. Well, as you know, Scyther and Scizor are 2 of the best users of Technician, and as far as I remember, I'm pretty sure there are quite a bit of moves that have, quite a bit of Buck and Flying moves that have 60 power or less, so yeah, I guess it's pretty obvious why Aaron would have a Scyther on his team. But for Scizor, well, I guess that's okay too, but Scyther, yeah, equip Scyther with the Life Orb and hopefully has Technician as the ability, and its moves are liable to do a lot more damage than normal. As for Flint's team, well, I seem to recall that one of his teams, it consisted of, well, almost all of his original team members from Diamond and Pearl, with the exception of Magmortar. So one of his teams consisted of Rapidash, Infernape, Drifblim, Lopunny, Steelix, and lastly Magmortar. Well, obviously Magmortar wasn't on his team in Diamond and Pearl, since Magmortar wasn't in the Sinnoh Dex in Diamond and Pearl. So yeah, Magmortar was added so that way Flint could have a full team of 6 Pokemon. Okay, let's see if there's anything on the other side of this lake over here. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I was thinking, is this the right area? But yeah, I was kind of doubting myself. And as for Lucian, well, I found out that when I was fighting his Alakazam, apparently it was holding the Life Orb. And I have to say, that's pretty good because, well, since it had Magic Guard for an ability, yes, Alakazam gets Magic Guard in this game. And since it's only the Life Orb, that means its attacks will do a lot more damage without the Life Orb damaging you every turn. Well, for that matter, since Aura Sphere did a number on Honchkrow because of a critical hit, I think it took off 200 HP. If not for that critical hit, oh, the leftovers? Well, okay, that's a pretty nifty item. I'm not really sure who I'll give it to quite yet. I'll have to think about that. Okay, now where is that area with all the rocks? Because, yeah, there are a whole bunch of rocks in a certain area, and yeah, there are some dead ends, and some of those dead ends contain items. Okay, maybe I should surf my way over to another part of this room so that way I can get to those rocks, because I'm not really sure if I'm anywhere near them. Although there are 2 trainers in this area that I haven't fought yet, but looking at how much time I have, well, I don't think I have enough time to fight those trainers, so I guess I'm going to save them for next time. So yeah, Alakazam holding the Life Orb as well as having Magic Guard for an ability, that's awesome, so that way its moves will do a lot more damage than usual. Although given the fact that Aura Sphere would have done 100 damage to Honchkrow if not for the critical hit, that begs the question, maybe Alakazam could hit a lot harder, I don't know. Anyway, looks like I don't have any more time to do anything else, so I'm going to leave it off here for today. Next time, more of this place, and hopefully we'll make it to Route 224. See you next time.